Hello, it is day 23 of the quarantine or shelter in place here in North Carolina. I hope that you and your families continue to be safe in these challenging times. Do you know what it means to be a good member of the community? Are you doing everything that is being asked of us? Are you trying to shelter at home? Are you trying to reduce or eliminate how many errands you run every day? And if you do go out, are you wearing a face mask and possibly wearing gloves, depending on what you're doing? This is a time that calls for us to truly be selfless and to put others ahead of self. When I was stationed at West Point and in the Department of Physical Education, as you can imagine, cadets are very physically active and they can get injured and they bleed. And we were taught that when we are around blood, to treat all blood as though it was infected with HIV. And we had to wear gloves. The only time we potentially did not have to wear gloves was when we cleaned up our own blood. And even then, it was recommended that we wear gloves. So that is how I'm going to think about this virus going forward, is that everybody potentially has it, and so do I. And I'm going to act accordingly. And I was looking on the CDC's website, and they even recommend ways we deal with pets when we are outside. If we are walking a pet, it's recommended that you get no closer than 6 feet. So even our pets, it's being recommended that we socially distance with our pets. Yesterday, Joe and I were out walking Mishka, came around the corner, and there were 2 dogs off leash with their owners. Don't even get me started on dogs being off leash. That's a whole nother topic. But one of the dogs came running up to our dog, and the owner said, "Don't worry, he's friendly." And I said, "Well, she's not." So that dog came right up, was very close to us, clearly didn't have the 6 feet. We don't know these folks. We don't know what's going on with them. So obviously came home, washed our hands, and it's just another reminder that we need to be good members of our communities. And we need to do everything that we can to be responsible in this moment and going forward with regard to COVID-19. We need to do everything we can do to flatten this curve so that we can get back to work and get back to living our lives in whatever way that is going to be moving forward. So, are you a good member of your community? Thank you for spending some time with me today. I'm LeBoeuf with Their Leadership, and remember, be the standard.